Welcome back, family. You're tired? Okay, I don't have anything to drink, but you can go inside the van and relax. A lot of walking, right? A lot of walking, I know. Sometimes you got to work out before you come on the ship. You got to get yourself on a Stairmaster in the gym for a couple of weeks, because if you're not used to walking and you do it for the first time, when you get on the ship, you're going to be like, you feel like your legs are going to fall off. Yeah, hopefully you brought comfortable shoes. A lot of females bring the wrong shoes, and that's another thing that will set you back. Walking around in clogs or something. I picked up somebody from Icon of the Seas, and I brought them to the airport, and then I came back and got you. And now I got to be somewhere at 10:30, pick people up and bring them back to these ships. Yeah, so I'm all day back and forth. Yeah. So you guys are going to the same hotel I picked you up at, the Ramada Inn, right?
Yes.
All right. I was gonna see if you switched hotels.
We're going out in
You're gonna what?
We don't know. I mean, I don't know where else to sleep. I know
Well, you already paid for it, right? Well, it's too late then. It's too late. Yeah.
I'm just being silly.
Well, I'm gonna tell you should probably relax and take a nap, and then at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, you should get out and take an Uber to downtown Miami, where Bayside is. I already talked to you about that, right? Remember the Ferris wheel? You want to go to the Ferris wheel at Hard Rock Cafe. So you find out the address of that. It's like 300 Biscayne Boulevard. It's a simple address. And they're going to bring you right over here. They're going to bring you right over the bridge, and I'll show you where it is. Yeah. That's where you should spend the day and relax, because you can sit down, you can go shopping, you can eat. There's no money involved. You don't have to pay.
Where you go shopping? Mount Post?
Yeah, there's all stores there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's stores there. There's stores, restaurants, shops. That's where all the tourism is. The Bayside Marketplace. If you Google it, right, you can actually find all the stores that are in Bayside Marketplace. So once you go on your way there, you can say, oh, I want to go to whatever, Old Navy or Victoria's Secrets, or there's a place called Bacon Bitch that everybody eats at. Very popular there. And it's on the water. It's going to be really busy today because it's Saturday, so it'll be fun. So when we come out of this tunnel, I'm going to tell you to look to the left, and you're going to see the Ferris wheel, and that's where you should probably have the Uber driver drop you off or pick you up. And maybe the hotel might even have a shuttle for you to get on. You got to ask the hotel. They might charge you $8 a person or something, but you know, and then you can always take 2 Ubers back, right? Yeah, that's what I would suggest. You don't want to stay in the airport hotel. Experience Miami, enjoy Miami a little bit before you go home. That would be my suggestion.
Yeah, last time we went to the mall.
Oh, you went to the mall?
Yeah.
Why? Because you had a late flight?
Yeah, we don't leave till tomorrow. Till 6.
Right.
6 o'clock.
Am I picking you up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm picking you up at 6 a.m.?
No, PM.
I'm picking you up at 6.
No. 4.
Let me see what. Let me just. Let's confirm it since we're talking about it. Let's confirm it right now. All right. So this is tomorrow. And Chanel, right?
Yes.
Oh, I got you picking up at 1 o'clock.
Okay. That's the time.
Yeah, it's a close ride. You'll probably be at the airport at 1:30.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Now listen, since I'm picking you up late, you have the choice to even wake up early as a family and go to Bayside in the morning or something too. You know, because 1 o'clock is the whole day is over. And what they're gonna make you check out anyway, right?
Yeah.
So what you're gonna have to do is give them, ask for a late checkout and then let them hold your luggage. But you know what? If you don't go somewhere, you're gonna be stuck up sitting in that lobby. If they kick you out at 10 o'clock in the morning, right, which they might, yeah, you guys are going to be stuck. You should try to plan something now.
GPS
You know,
signal
you should try to plan
acquired.
something now.
Yeah, we don't know if they'll let us in right now because we're up. I told them the girl we check in, but we'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
They wanted us to pay for 2 nights.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now what's a good idea. Man, I wish I could hold on to your luggage, but it doesn't work out for you. Sometimes it works out for people where I hold their luggage and they go do something, you know.
Yeah.
But you have so much time here to not only be hostage of that hotel, but then to be even kicked out and not be able to even wait. And there's nowhere to wait. There's a silly little lobby. You saw that lobby. There's nowhere to wait, and there's nowhere to go unless you want to go to McDonald's.
Yeah. See, we sick of that.
Now, you're right, because the airport, there is a mall. It is a mall in there. Might be better for you to be picked up a little earlier and spend the time in the airport than in the hotel. I think I'd rather be in the airport, Miami airport, than a hotel. Yeah. Not only that, there's bathrooms there, right? And then there's Starbucks and stuff is in there, so you got a place to chill. Not only that, I think they have free Wi-Fi in there too. All right, well, maybe we'll talk about that then. All right, trying to think of the other option other than having to do what you were going to do, which is 1 o'clock, get kicked out at the hotel at 10. They're going to want to, you got to put your luggage in the lobby and wait for me. Now, it doesn't make sense. I know. Well, now you know. I mean, you don't next year you don't do that next year, right? Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to think here. So you're going to the hotel right now. You're checking in. They might not even let you check in. They might even wait until 3 o'clock before they even let you in the room. Just who knows? You know, this is Miami, and this is a very common thing that you're doing. And remember, if these other people have a late checkout at 11, right? Then they need an hour to flip the room. That's 12, and then they could easily say to you, "All right, we won't let you go in there until 2 unless you want to pay extra to get an early check-in," right? They could say that. That's how they make money, right? So they could say that. So I don't know. That's the whole thing. I don't know. but no matter what, we're going to definitely drop you off there now. And then the whole issue is tomorrow. Tomorrow, how soon you want to get picked up. Let me look at my schedule right now, and if you want to reschedule it, we can decide right now. Let me see. Tomorrow is the 5th, Sunday. I got you at 1, 11, 12, and actually, I really can't pick you up any earlier, which is a shame. Yeah, I really can't. As you can see my schedule, look at my schedule. Look, 9:15 tomorrow. Then I got a 10. Then I got an 11. Then I got you. Right? I can't. Yeah, and I'm picking people up at the cruise ships, bringing them to airports. It's not even hotels. Sometimes if it's a hotel, I can tell them, can I pick you up later? But yeah. All right. Yeah, I know. It's.
Thank you for trying to help.
You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. There is one other option. Now, if you wanna do something, there might be one other option. The other option would be, since you're my last job tomorrow, I have an easy day. You're my last job, so in a way, you don't have to be in the hotel. I could always pick you up somewhere else, and then we go get the luggage, and then we go to the airport. And that wouldn't take much time, and you still have plenty of time. So if you want to try to if you want to try to wake up, check out early, right? Bring your luggage to the front desk, and then let's say you wanted to go to downtown Miami, right, or go somewhere else, I can always pick you up there, swing by the hotel to pick up your luggage, and then bring it to the airport.
I think they already have a thing.
All right. Well, that just keep. So if I don't hear from you, I'm going to pick you up at the hotel tomorrow at 1. But if something happens and you think, you know what, let's go to breakfast in downtown Miami and have the pickup there, and then we'll go get our luggage. If that's what happens and you want to think about doing that, all you got to do is give me a text sometime today, not tomorrow. But you'd have to just. Yeah, if I don't hear from you, I'm going to be at the hotel at 1. If you want me to pick you up somewhere else, let's say at 12:30 or even 12:45, and then go get the luggage, or if you end up taking the luggage somewhere else for some reason, just give me a call later on tonight, even up till midnight. You can decide. Yeah. If I don't hear from you, then I'll see you tomorrow at 1. And you'll be in the lobby anyway, so I'll try to get there as early as possible. Right? I'm gonna actually I'm gonna change the reservation to 12:30, even though it's gonna be tight to try to get there at 12:30. That'll make me speed tomorrow. I'll go a little faster. Yeah. So no, I know. I'd rather you stay. If I can save you a half hour in that lobby, and be a half hour in the airport, it's better. So I'll change your pickup time to 12:30. I hang out in that airport. I don't hang out in Fort Lauderdale Airport, but this airport's like a mall, like a food court in a mall. That's how it's a long strip of all stores and restaurants. Yeah. And it is a couple of different escalators you can go up. There's 2 or 3 floors, and that's before you go into check-in, before you go to TSA. After TSA, there's other stuff, but I can't go there.
If I was planning, that's what I would.
Yeah, so you could you could hopefully get there early. I'm going to change it to 12:30 right now. Yeah, the AC works good in this van.
We was getting a great standing though.
Yeah, that's why I had you wait there, because there's an overhang. You don't get too much sun on you when you wait there.
They should put more benches out.
Yeah, well, actually, that's why they do that on purpose. They don't want anybody hanging out there. They used to have a food truck over there, and they got rid of the food truck. They don't, because they want everybody to. They want it to be so unpleasant there that you don't go there, because they want to keep everybody off that island because there's too many people. They could make it so nice for people over there, but on purpose they don't. There's no businesses, even though there is a breakfast place across from you that I think I might have told you about. That one is the only. That's the only place to go, and you can go in there and sit down and.
Oh, you can?
You can. You can, but you have a lot of luggage to be dragging across that street, and there's no crosswalk on purpose. They don't put a crosswalk because they don't want people doing that. But when I'm running late, or when people have a late flight and they don't want to go to the airport and they're at that terminal, which is Terminal F, I tell them to go to that breakfast place. Yeah. They have Cuban coffee there.
You go on the cruises and all?
No, I don't go on cruises. I've never been on a cruise, but I used to work on cruise ships back when I was like in my teens. Yeah. But I want to go. If I go on the cruise ship, I want to go on the Virgin cruise ship.
Oh, okay. That's probably really expensive.
I think it's $2,200 for 4 days. It is expensive. Yeah. I think Disney and Virgin are the two most expensive ships. Yeah. But I like it because there's no kids, and there's all the activities on the ship are made for adults. So lots of more things to do. And when there's no kids, the ship is much different than when there's kids. You know. But that is a lot of money, $2,200 for 4 days. So, yeah, I'm not rushing to try to do that. Because if I have to take 4 days off, I'm actually losing as much as I'm spending. I make $2,200 in 4 days. So if I have to take 4 days off, I'm losing $4,500.
You have anybody that can help you with your business?
Yeah, there's other drivers. It's not that I can't get somebody to do the jobs. Is I only work and make. I mean, I only make money when I drive, right? So it's not. I can have 100 drivers. It doesn't matter. Those 100 drivers will make money, and I won't. Yeah, it's got something. You know, you don't make money in this business unless you're a broker. We're not a broker. You know, a broker takes the job and sells it to someone else and makes $40, right? We take the job and we do the job. So all the drivers, there's 4 drivers, we all take turns answering the phones and doing the emails, but we don't get paid when we answer the phones and get in the emails. We just get paid when we do the job. So if I don't do the job and give it to someone else, then I don't make money that day. Yeah. It should be like that. If you're gonna not go to work, you don't get paid, right? God bless you. Well, let me know if they're hiring.
No, look, I thought I was going to be out because, they furlough, she's going to be shut down. My manager just sent me a text that we work about 5 business a day, you know what I'm saying? So they're working Monday and Tuesday.
I mean,
I got to report to work. I'm thinking I'm going to have me vacation.
Yeah, you're going to get paid, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get paid.
Yeah.
Congress passed that we'll get paid.
Yeah.
No, but I thought I didn't have to go into work, but I got to go work.
Oh, I see. Well, probably you know why. If you don't go to work, they can say that it wasn't important, your job. That's what they're saying. In other words, if you don't go to work right now, you're a government employee and you don't go to work, right? They could say, well, if it's not that important, then why do we even need your job? So the trick is all the supervisors don't want to lose any employees, and they don't want to lose that position and that money, so they're going to tell everyone to come in, because if you don't come in, it's going to look like the government doesn't need you, right? So it's good that you have a supervisor that said come in, because I'm sure there's a lot of supervisors that say stay home because they deep down probably want that position gone or want that person gone. That's a good way for a supervisor to get rid of an employee they don't like, is to just say you can stay home, we're having a shutdown, right? So it could. That means you're.
If they do it, I'll just go on a
Hey, your supervisor likes you. That's what that means.
I don't know if she does or not, but I said if she, I go ahead. That was quick. I'm on her sleep.
All right, everybody, look up here. Watch your head when you get out. Take your time.
But I mean, we can't really schedule our predict the way the trip is because we find a lazy. And then we fly on Sunday through Thursday. We can do it, but the flight's gonna be, it's gonna be, you know,